This is the book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 25. And there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations, with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring. Luke chapter 21, verse 25. I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Wachah the honor of venerable apostles and others of great millstone who rule well. And peace and blessings to the Lord's elect, the house of David. Alright, so Brother Aaron coming back at you with another lesson, Lord willing to be edifying and uplifting onto the elect. Alright, and just want to do a quick PSA. Alright, and that is my main page, Aaron Amathba, alright, has been taken down by YouTube. Alright, I got a notification. I think I checked yesterday, and I found out that for some reason the page wasn't working, but then spiritually, right away I was kind of like, yeah, it probably took the channel down. So I went back and checked my emails, and then they had sent me an email saying that they had struck the channel down. They didn't give me any reason as to why they did that, so I just left it at that. All right, so moving forward, all right, I'm going to be using this page, which is the Lightbringer 144K page, and the Haran Amath God page. All right, so I'll be posting videos on there through the Spirit, and just subscribe to those pages. All right, and stay in the loop. All right, but I have this article here which I want to jump into real quick. Okay, this is all part of the end time prophecies. Okay, and this is leading to, like, the past 2 years, everything leading to the time of trouble, specifically the time of Jacob's trouble. All right. And a lot of these things that's about to start happening very soon, yeah, it's going to be, quite scary and so on and so forth. But it's all through the Spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, these are part of the end time prophecies and the end time judgments that must go forth throughout the whole entire earth. Okay. And it's all going to be done through the hands or by the hands of Esau Edom. Okay, by ways of their technology. All right. It says Florida power outages from Hurricane Ian tops 2.6 million. Okay. More than 2.6 million Florida customers, about 24% in the state, were without power Thursday, as now Tropical Storm Ian continues to move northeast across the state on its way to the Carolinas. Okay, now just to prove to you or to show you, all right, something to think about as to why Florida. Okay, yeah, on the surface you might think, man, that's just a hurricane, like Florida and states down south. This is not anything new, right? But over the past 2 years or so, a lot of people moved out there to Florida. Okay, a lot of people moved out there to Florida because of this whole so-called CV. Okay, you had Ron DeSantis coming up on TV, inviting people to come to his state, and how they don't have mandates and so on and so forth. So a lot of people moved out there to Florida to settle out there in Florida. A lot of jakes, and now this. Okay, now this. So when you look at it from the grand scheme of things, the Most High is bringing judgment, all right, upon you jakes, all right, by way of what? Esau Edom. Okay, these so-called elites and these governments and so on and so forth. All right, it says the big picture: Ian unleashed widespread, life-threatening storm surge flooding after making landfall as a high-end Category 4 storm near Cayo Costa. It says near Cayo Costa Wednesday afternoon. Officials in coastal communities were responding to multiple water rescues. In Port Charlotte, storm surge flooded a hospital emergency room, per AP, which is Associated Press. Okay, damn. And you seen pictures, floating on the internet, all right, of like sharks and alligators and shit. All right. You're driving a place that used to be a highway. All right, it's literally flooded, and you got sharks swimming in there on the highway. You got alligators and crocodiles, swimming in people's living rooms. I mean, damn. Okay. It says power outages have increased since Wednesday across the state. The vast majority of customers in many counties in southwestern Florida, including Lee, Charlotte, and Sarasota, had no electricity, according to the poweroutages.us. Okay. And if this is the case, then imagine what's going to be happening, all right, during the wintertime. All right, when there's a snowstorm or snowstorms. Okay. Record high. Okay. Snow accumulation. Okay. These so-called natural disasters, these disasters are going to be happening, will be happening at an all-time high. Okay. It says Hardy County had close to 100% experiencing outages, with 9,504 of 9,544 customers without power. Wow. The latest, Thursday, brought more outages to the East Coast. Okay, and I've said this before, that the East Coast, you got New York, Jersey, and all these different places. All right, the Lord is he's going to hit New York. He's going to hit these places, Jersey, and all these different states. They're going to get rocked, okay, by some type of whatever, okay, and it's going to be one on record. It's going to be an emergency situation where FEMA is going to get involved. Okay, like how they already involved in FEMA. FEMA's already involved in Puerto Rico. Okay, FEMA's involved in down south. They're going to be there, getting active. All right, and here in New York as well when the time comes. It says Volusia County, which includes Daytona Beach, had about 68% without power Thursday, while neighboring Seminole County had nearly 50%. Orange County, home of Orlando and theme parks, has more than a third of customers without power. Meanwhile, and this is all going to the energy crisis. Okay, the energy crisis. You see what's going on in California. They're telling people you can't bathe for more than 3 minutes. Little petty shit like that. All right, different parts of Europe, they're going through energy crisis. People not paying their bills. I mean, they protesting. Okay, and it's only gonna get worse. All right, because we're going through a so-called transition. All right, in order for them to bring in the new system, the old system has to be broken down and destroyed. So they have a reason to present the new form of solutions. Okay. It says, meanwhile, boil water notices were issued in several counties, including Collier County, where the city of Naples was inundated with floodwaters. Zoom in. Naples Fire Rescue Department shared online video of their station flooded by about 3 feet of water. Okay, so you got emergency departments that cannot do their jobs, like the fire department. Okay, there's a reason why they have the siren and they blow right through traffic and all these different things, because during the time of an emergency, the rules are not in existence. The normal rules are not in existence, man. Okay, and you could look at it. You could look at it on a bigger scale with the government. During the time of an emergency, the rules are non-existent. Okay, and they're going to bring another state of emergency and make sure that your constitution is null and void, and then they're going to abuse people. That's what they plan to do. Okay, all these little things that you see, CBDC, UBI, all these things, they want to make sure Bill Gates is buying all this farmland. Why do you think that is? Because they set the stage so that what? You're going to depend on the government. And that's the best way to get people. When they depend on you, you pull back and you restrict the things that they're depending on you for. And that's power. Okay? The Collier County Sheriff's Office said in a Facebook post that officers were getting a significant number of calls of people trapped by water in their homes after Ian swept through. And what are they going to do? It's gonna be like, hey, hang in there, man. You know, there's really no way out. If you're not of the elect, the Lord is not gonna protect you. Okay, I was watching the Elder Apostle Ryan last video earlier today. Okay, he was mentioning, hey, and Barakatah Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai for that, the Wadi Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai for that brothers who are living in these states that are getting rocked by the so-called hurricane and so on and so forth, that they're good, man. You know, there's damages that's going around the world, around the places that brothers is living. All right, but the Most High is keeping everything intact. Okay, to show us that when it's in a time of trouble, He's gonna protect us, man. Yeah, some of us might have to make it, all right, by the skin of our teeth. But guess what? We still made it. Okay, and every single moment of those moments, all right, every single second of those moments, we're gonna be glorifying Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay, and that's what's killing these devils, man. Okay, because they think that they bring in the hell, all right, to force us to succumb to their so-called New World Order. But the more you bring the hell, all right, the more we call upon our power, man. Okay, we stand in your way of getting the so-called New World Order. That realization is finally kicking in. That damn, these people waking up to who they are is the problem. The one thing we didn't want to happen has happened. Just like biblical prophecy. So, in other words, all the other prophecies, including your destruction, your enslavement, and ultimately your decimation, will come to fruition. Okay. It says, of note, it says, Hurricane Ian weakened to a Category 1 storm overnight, but the National Hurricane Center said it's still pummeling areas of the Florida Peninsula with powerful winds, storm surge, and life-threatening catastrophic flooding. Governor Ron DeSantis said the state's southwest saw surges as high as 12 feet in some areas. Damn. Wow. Oh, wow. That's crazy. 12 feet. Damn. Shit. It says Ian caused over 6.18 feet of surge in Naples at 1 p.m. Wednesday Eastern Time, a new record for the city for a National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration monitoring station. Wow, a new record. Oh, America is done. It's over. It says, let me see. Yep, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it on that. All right, but again, it's to show you, all right, the times that we're in, man. People are going to just suffer. Look, when the Lord talked about is the beginning of sorrows in Matthew 24. Sorrows are not just like sorrows. Just simply means sorrows is a end result of a situation that you're in. All right, when you're in sorrow, that means you're in pain, you're suffering. That means you're in a time of suffering. That's why you're gonna be in sorrow. When the time of suffering wasn't here yet, people were doing what? Partying, chilling, drinking, chilling, having fun. Okay, drinking and having fun. Okay, that's what people were doing. That was the spirit of the land, mirth. We were telling people, hey, listen, wait, destruction is coming. This is coming, that's coming. They wasn't trying to hear that. But now they live in it and they don't know how to move because you're not prepared. You got women crying, talking about, I feel so alone. I don't have anyone to fight for me and fight with me. Well, that's your judgment. You see, all that hot girl summer is over now. Now that's your judgment. Now you gotta be a man. Since you've always wanted to be a man, now you gotta be a man and stand up and fight your own battles. Okay? A lot of you people are about to suffer, man. Micah 7:10 tells you that. All right, let's see if we can get that real quick. Okay, a lot of you women, man, these times are tough. Imagine being a single mother with children, living in a house in Florida, and you get raided like this by a storm. Wow, unbelievable. It's the book of Micah, chapter 7, and verse 10. It says, "Then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, Where is the Lord thy power? Mine eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down in the mire of the streets." Okay? and all the fancy shit that you women have been doing and living lavishly, all right, at the expense of the so-called black man, all right, the Israelite man, you better pay, okay? And a lot of you gonna be put to death, man. Most High gonna put a lot of you women to death, all right? You're gonna come back in the kingdom if the Most High doesn't resurrect you just so you can be pummeled by missiles, okay? That's what's coming, man. All right, everything is leading to the MOTB, and that's gonna be the last stand before the missiles drop, because the missiles will be a part in punishment, okay? Punishment for those who took the MOTB and also the destruction of America, okay? So, hey, we're close, man. You can see the infrastructure being set up, okay? It's being set up that no man might buy or sell except those who ingratiate themselves into the system by having an MOTB implanted in their system, in their skin, underneath their skin. That's what's coming, okay? So I'm gonna leave it off there, Lord willing, you be edified. I want to just give an update, okay? Once again, Lord willing, you be edified. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim, Rachak Kodash, the Wadi Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. Until next time, Shalom.